So today I just want to really encourage you briefly with the sunrise word. This morning I was listening to something as I was getting ready for work, and I wanted to just come on and share it with you. And it's from Matthew 25, 1 to 14. But I'm just going to read the first 4 verses, and I'm going to read them in the Amplified Bible. And it says, Matthew 25, it's verse 1 to 14, but I'm just going to read the first 4 verses. So it says, "Then the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, thoughtless, silly, careless, and 5 were wise, far-sighted, practical, sensible. For when the foolish took their lamps, they did not take any extra oil with them, but the wise took flasks of oil along with their lamps." Along with their lamps. So this is talking about oil. They didn't go, the foolish ones didn't buy enough oil for their lamp, and obviously when they were waiting for the bridegroom, their lamp ran out of oil and they had to run off and get some more quickly. Whereas the 5 wise virgins, they had extra oil with them. They had the 5 wise virgins, they had oil, they took extra oil with them. They made the effort to get the extra. They made the effort to get the extra. And I'm using this. When I read this, and I was listening to something this morning when I was getting ready for work. And it's really, really important that in life that we always make sure that we have the extra. Because, you know, when we wake up, we do our devotionals, we do our Bible reading, we do what we have to do in our devotionals. We take time to sort ourselves out. Maybe once a week you go to the sauna or you take time out for you. It's very, very important that you always make sure that you carry extra oil. Carry extra oil, because when we leave and we go out to work, we are pouring out. When you have your family, you are pouring out to your family. Like, I'm married, I've got 2 children, they're adult children. And, you know, at work, I manage about 3 people. I'm consistently pouring out. And it would be unwise of me not to take time out from my activities to pour back into myself. Because you don't want to be in a position where you're so busy going that you don't realize that you've run out of oil. And it's the same thing spiritually. When we haven't got any, when we're not facing any challenges, it's really important to really build your spiritual life with reading the word, listening to messages. I've got Audible, so I download loads of books on Audible and I listen to them on my way to work. I listen to Bible on tape. I do different things to keep my oil reserve up. To keep my oil reserve up, because we are consistently pouring out as human beings every day. You're pouring. So it's important to take some time out each day or at some point during the week to keep yourselves filled. These 5 wise virgins, they made sure that even though their lamp was continuously burning, they made sure that they had a reserve. So that when the bridegroom came, they went straight in. They weren't panicking that they didn't have enough oil in their lamp. And my challenge to you today is to make sure that you have enough with you within your heart. Because, you know, as I said, we're continuously pouring out. We want to be able to pour out from our overflow. That we have gone and spent so much time filling up ourselves, that when we are actually pouring out to people, we are pouring out from our overflow, because we have a reserve. We keep a reserve. We have a reserve. And I want to challenge you with that today. Make sure that you have enough oil spiritually. Make sure that you have enough oil physically. Make sure you get your rest. Make sure that you build up your strength. Make sure that you have enough oil physically. Maintain a healthy lifestyle, physical exercise, walking, watch what we eat, etc. Make sure that you are part of the 5 wise virgins. Make sure that your oil is kept up. That the level of oil, your level of strength is up where it should be. Now, it gives descriptions here in the Amplified. Matthew 25 verse 2 says, 5 of them were foolish, they were thoughtless, they were silly, they were careless. They were not giving any thought to what they had in their reserve, because you can get challenges come all of a sudden. You might have a bereavement, like I've shared so many times on my broadcast, that, my brother died in 2012 and it came as a shock. And I had a reserve that even I got this really devastating news. Yes, I was shocked. Yes, I was completely knocked back. But in the midst of that bereavement and devastation, I had a word from God that sustained me through that really traumatic period. So think the unexpected can happen in life. And it's really important that you're not looking for things to go wrong. You're not looking for, every day to be awful. But make sure that you are prepared for the unexpected. Make sure that your body is looked after. Make sure that you look after yourself spiritually. In December, people tend to kind of do a lot of reviewing of how the year went. People will be reviewing how 2018 went. People tend to go into a period of praying and fasting in December to review how the year has gone, and also to begin to prepare for 2019. They are preparing, they are getting their reserves ready for 2019. And I want to challenge you with that, to take some time out during this month. Yes, we're getting ready for the holidays. Yes, we're getting ready for Christmas. Yes, we're getting prepared for a New Year's celebration. But I want to challenge you to take some time out so that you can prepare for 2019. Take the time to seek the Lord and to get a word for 2019, so that whatever comes in 2019, you will have enough oil to prepare you and to sustain you for 2019. Don't be like the foolish virgins who had nothing, who didn't have any oil in their lamp, and therefore they were not prepared. Be prepared. Get your oil reserve up, ready to enter 2019. So that's my encouraging word for you today. I really pray that it ministered to you. Don't forget to check out the link on my profile, sign up to my YouTube channel, join my free Bible study devotional. So stay blessed. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me, those of you that are going to come in on the replay. And I will see you in my next video. Okay?